Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome to episode 9 of Ask Project A. My name is Esther, and we're joined by Joshua and Michael. How are you guys doing, boys? You okay?
Doing
How's things?
well. Can you
Good,
hear me?
good. Yeah, very good.
Okay, perfect.
All three of us are on our AirPods. So, how's it going, man? How's the lockdown and everything?
Yeah, we just started again on Monday, and yeah, it's been busy ever since.
Okay, that's awesome, man. I
Unfortunately,
guess a lot of people were eager to get their tunes again, right?
Yeah, today was particularly quite hectic. I have to get parts from other states and come back in again. And then Michael, I think, had 17 projects today,
yeah.
17
Wow,
cars. Yeah,
globally.
yeah, yeah,
No.
globally.
It's
Yeah.
actually most of them
Malaysia, I
actually
think.
Asia.
Asia,
Yeah,
Asia.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Malaysia, in
Thailand,
JB, in KL, Thailand,
Taiwan.
Taiwan. Yeah, Kuching too,
Yeah.
Kuching. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, Kuching too. Yeah.
Wow.
yeah.
Okay. So for those of you wondering, I'm at home right now, but Josh and Michael are still in the office until now. It's
Yes.
9 o'clock already. These guys refuse to go home.
What is show?
Okay.
This is our home.
Yeah. So those of you who don't know, every week we give away a customized tune from Project A to a lucky winner anywhere in the world. It could be any of our regions. All you have to do to stand a chance to win is share this tune. So share this stream if you're watching. Share this tune. Share this stream if you're watching. In the comments, let us know where you're watching from and what car you're driving. So share this stream right now. Hit the share button. In the comments, let us know where you're from, what car you're driving, and tag 5 friends. So once you do that, by tomorrow we'll select a lucky winner and you get a free tune. It's as easy as that. So everybody in the comments, let us know where you're watching from. I see that we have a bunch of people watching. There's 32 people watching right now. We got William. Hi, William. We got Hanif, Danny,
One
Andrew,
second.
Ayman, Winston is here. Amir is watching. Hey, Amir. Ashwin is here. Let us know where you're watching from, guys. We've
Nee, ich
got
glaube
Saj-
1971. Ich bin gerade im Livestream
Michael.
mit dem.
Michael, your live stream is on still on. We can still hear you.
I know. I just had to tell you that
Your
we're
AirPods.
he just came by.
Okay. We have Sajadul from Bangladesh.
In unserem
Thanks for
komischen
tuning in, man.
Livestream-Ding.
We have Paul online,
Ja,
Marvin. Share the
vielleicht
stream,
20
guys.
Minuten.
Share it with your friends. Let's see if we can hit 50 viewers. Share with your
Get
friends. Tag 5 friends. Yeah, Ayman is here. Last week's winner, Ayman Amirul. Has Ayman been to tune his car yet?
No, he's waiting for his downpipe and some hardware to be done, and then he'll go to our dealer in Kelantan, Kota Baru, to get his car tuned.
Right. So there you have it. Ayman is our winner from last week, tuning in again. So how to tag a friend? Ahmad is asking in the comments, bro. In the comments, just tag 5 friends and then write where you're located and where you're watching from. Okay, so I also need to give a shout out to Carlist for supporting this show, and we have a very, very handsome actor, paid actor with a voiceover for this video. Check it out, guys.
Today's video is supported by Carlist.my, Malaysia's biggest online car marketplace. Carlist not only helps you to find the perfect new or pre-owned ride, they also provide loan, insurance, road tax, and extended warranty services. Through their car bidding service, CarlistBid.my, you can sell your car fast and easily. There's also mobile inspection option for greater convenience.
And we're back. So just to let you guys know how this is going to work, we have a bunch of questions that have been sent in by you guys. We've selected those frequently asked questions. and we'll display them here. We'll ask the boys to answer those. But at the same time, all of you watching, feel free to ask any questions you have in the comment section, and we'll try to get to those as well and answer as many as we can. Guys, we're 2 more away from 50 viewers. Keep sharing, keep tagging your friends. Let's make it a party, man. Let's get everyone in the comments here. We're still in lockdown, so we'll love to engage with you guys and talk to you guys and hopefully answer your questions. All right, we just hit 50 viewers. That's awesome.
Awesome.
All right, let's get straight into the questions. Don't want to keep you guys waiting. So the
Go
first question for today is, I'm staying in a non-project A region, but I would like to tune my car with you. What should I do? So this is for those of you guys that are staying in maybe a different city that we don't have a branch in different parts of the world. What would they need to do to get a tune?
Michael or Shai?
I'm shy. I don't want to. I'm
Jack.
distracted.
Okay, so sometimes we get requests from Messenger, with Facebook Messenger, or even on emails, saying that, oh, I have this kind of car, this model of car, and I would like to tune it. But unfortunately, we do not have any branches or division in that country. Normally, we'll ask them to mail in their ECUs.
Mail in, so they can mail in from any part of the world.
Yeah, they could. Yeah, mail in from any part of the world. I mean, of course, we have to find out what.
Mail to HQ or mail to the closest branch.
Mail to the closest branch. Okay. Yeah, so it depends on car models as well. Most of the cars can be bench tuned or booted, so there is no issue for us to receive mail-in ECUs and have them process it in any of our divisions.
Okay. I know recently we had a customer who sent in their car with a tow truck.
Oh, yeah. So
and then we towed it back. That happens a lot as well, right?
Yeah, it happens a lot, especially during the MCO, where basically a movement control order. The police or the government actually imposed a strict law of not letting people to travel to do interstate travels, right? So our customers would actually use a tow truck and have it towed to us, and we do all the necessary upgrade, the maintenance, and next day we have it towed back to him. Yeah, right. So that's one of the trick,
that's
to get it
one way around it. Yeah, okay. So those of you wondering, that's how you can do it. You either mail it in or tow your car to us, wherever the closest branch may be. Let's go to the next question. I have a BMW F30 N20 engine. Do I need to upgrade my charge pipes and diverter valve after tuning?
This is also an interesting question. Due to the fact that most F30 charge pipes, they are actually made of plastic, and it goes brittle over time. So sometimes when you were working on a car, or be it just changing the drop-in air filter, the charge pipe will actually break because it's already 5-6 years old, and the engine bay is so hot, so it breaks. Yeah, so it's actually a very common issue on the F30s, or generally for the BMWs. So it is advisable to get it changed if you have probably 3 to 4 years and above BMW. Yeah. So,
okay.
Yep. And for the diverter valve, it is also a very common issue whereby the DV, diverter valve, breaks after maybe a couple of years, and the debris will actually be induced into the turbocharger and cause a turbo failure. So it's also advisable to actually get the diverter valve upgraded, be it changing it to the original ones or upgrade to the GFB DV Plus, so to prevent turbo failures.
Okay. So
Yeah.
all of
Yep.
these services
Very correct.
we offer at the
Very
HQ,
correct.
right?
Yes, we do, and also in any part of our in any places that we have our presence in, like our branches, our dealers. Yeah.
Okay, so this is something that people can get done in all our dealers
Yeah.
across the world.
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, for those of you who just tuned in, welcome to the 9th episode of Ask Project A. We're here with Michael and Joshua from Project A. And if you don't already know, we're giving away a free tune. So all you have to do is share this video, tag 5 friends in the comments, let us know where you're watching from and what car you drive. You could be a winner from any of our Project A regions. And as we just found out, even if you're not in one of our regions, there's still something we can do about it. You can mail in your ECU or have your car towed to us. Either way, we can sort you out.
That's right.
Okay, let's have a look at the comments, see who's here. We have Danny, we've got Waimon.
Hast du bei dir eigentlich auch
Ashwin says,
Kunden
what are the
relativ häufig fragen?
benefits for math system fitted into the cars?
Was Spezielles?
Yeah.
Okay, is this something to help the engine perform better? Okay, who wants to answer that?
Michael.
Eigentlich hier reinbringen. I'm sorry.
What are the
Yes.
benefits?
I think
of
we
math
had
system?
I think we had this topic before in one of our previous episodes, but what the benefits of meth systems fit into the car? So, well, the benefit of a methanol injection system is basically that it helps raise the octane count of the fuel for the moment it's active, so you can actually run more advanced ignition timing. And on top of that, the water content of that mixture, the water methanol mixture, provides additional cooling, which is, of course, very vital for the engine to operate safely and makes for lower exhaust temperatures, for lower combustion temperatures. So you protect the components, and at the same time, it's quite useful for racetracks, for example, because this is where you have a high percentage of wide open throttle or high load. And thus you generate a lot of heat, and that's what you can actually counter it with. What else is in the question? I can't see the question anymore. There was another part to it, right?
The second part of the question was, here it is.
Yeah.
Is it something to help the engine perform better?
Well, definitely it does help the engine perform better. It will boost your horsepower due to temperature benefits and also to octane benefits. But it would also require you to, or us, to make a tune for it. So to actually have more aggressive ignition timing. And if you run more aggressive ignition timing, you don't want to run without WMI. So that's a little bit of a predicament right there, because you will always have to have a tank of water meth in the back of your car. And it sounds like you're transporting a fish tank all the time. And
It's very noisy,
if you have
right?
a heavy foot, it's drained really quickly. Well, it's if it disturbs you, it disturbs you. If it doesn't disturb you, it's okay. But what I find very impractical is that you always have to make sure that you have something there. You don't want the pump to run dry. You don't want the entire tank to run dry, because then you don't have any water meth. So you're quite dependent on it then afterwards, if you really specifically tune it. If you want it as an addition, so you can run with or without, and you just gain temperature benefits and a little bit of an octane boost, that's fine. So it totally depends on what the customer wants. But to answer the question generally, yes, it can make more power.
Okay, got you. Hey, I got this one more question from Danny. Can I do pops and bangs on a stock exhaust with Project A tune for my MK6 GTI?
It actually, yeah, you can.
Yeah.
The Mark 7 GTI has a little, like a bit of a sporty exhaust. So yeah, pops and bangs is actually audible on the Mark 7 GTI stock exhaust system. So yes, you can.
Yeah.
There you have it, Danny.
It sounds more like burbles. It doesn't really sound like explosions, of course, but
Yeah.
it sounds sporty. It sounds good.
All right, cool. Let's go to the next question from our pre-selected questions. How do you make sure that the air and fuel mixture is sufficient and safe for my engine?
Michael?
Golden keyword is logging. Logging.
Yeah.
Absolutely, logging, and on dyno you will have that too. A proper dynamometer has a lambda probe as well, with which it actually monitors air fuel ratio. And then, of course, the engines or the car sport systems that always check on your lambda. So number one is you have to make sure that it follows lambda specified, and the second part, of course, is making sure that you set the right lambda to begin with. On turbo engines, we like to run, depending on the application and how much boost we're running, between lambda 0.84 and 0.86, sometimes 8.2 or even 8.0, depending on the fuel quality and on the ignition timing. But definitely always kind of rich. I mean, not kind of rich, but somewhere in a healthy region. So it's not wasting fuel, but also using fuel for its cooling capacity. And as long as we are not seeing any ignition timing retardation, which is the most important part, because that is that might result in engine knock, and that's what we don't want. So proper engine logging is vital to a proper setup, and also will tell you where you're safe and where you're not.
Okay. Cool. Hope you got your answer, the person who asked that questions. Guys, if anybody else has any questions, let us know in the comments, yeah? And also let us know where in the world you're watching from. Drop your flag emoji in the comments below. Let us know where you're watching from.
Let me ask Leo right here, who came to visit, our Porsche specialist who is with me right here. He just came to barge in on our live show. So I want to ask him, because he's got a lot of our Porsche customers. Leo, let me ask him quickly. Hast du irgendeine Frage, die wirklich immer wieder gestellt wird? Irgendeine interessante Frage? Für Porsche oder allgemein fürs Tuning?
Sorry guys, we don't have subtitles for that.
Oh, no,
This
that's
is live.
I mean, ich meine jetzt speziell, was das Tuning betrifft, für uns, was wir machen. Ah, okay. Also nicht wirklich irgendwas, was dann immer wieder gefragt wird. Yeah. Well, he's saying that basically there's not many questions that he can answer. It's all the same question: how much power am I going to get? So it's kind of boring. Nothing to discuss right here.
Okay. We have a lot of questions. People asking, "Hey, can you tune this car? Can you tune that car?" Guys, for all these inquiries, for like specific about cars, you can feel free to DM us on our social media, on Instagram at Das Project A, and on Facebook as well. And our customer support team will get in touch with you regarding those car specific questions, whether we do it or not, or how much the gains will be, so on and so forth. If you have any like technical questions, or if you're not sure how tuning works, or if about hardware, this is the time to catch these guys and ask them those questions. So if you have any, just let us know in the comments. Okay, I got another question here from Danny. What is chip tuning versus ECU remap?
What's that?
I think we covered this on chip tuning versus ECU remap. Yeah.
Can we do a quick recap for the benefit of those who missed that episode that we discussed this?
Joshua, do the honors.
Michael? Yeah, I think you covered that topic last time, so it's better for you to say it. And you give a very good analogy,
But basically, I mean, this is terminology. It's basically the same term for both. Chip tuning is basically rewriting the content of this microchip, which is it's a very old word, because back then,
I think Danny
when
wanted
ECU
to.
tuning,
I think Danny
You
wants
mean
to
piggyback?
ask about piggyback, maybe piggyback. Is it?
well,
Is
I
it
can
that?
only I don't think so, because it's not considered chip tuning. I would just say that it's a very it's an outdated term
Old
of
term, yeah.
remapping,
Okay.
of a reflash, because back then when tuning started, or when engine tuning started with ECUs, there was soldering required, and sometimes you would actually replace the chip on the motherboard, right? So there was more hands-on work involved in doing a tune, which nowadays is simply just reflash, which means you overwrite the content of the microchip from externally. So it is the same thing.
All right, but what piggyback is different, where it's kind of tricking the signals going into the ECU. Is that right?
I'm seeing you're paying attention in our shows. Very
Yeah,
good.
bro.
No,
I'm learning.
it
Learning too.
I'm
Alright,
glad it has an effect on you. But yeah, it's absolutely true. It's correct. Yes.
Yeah, Danny replied, say that I mean piggybacks like race chip. Yeah.
okay. So there you have it. So piggyback is like tricking. Let me explain this one. Piggyback is
Piggyback is when somebody jumps on your back and you carry that person around. No, the piggybacks. I mean, quick recap of our previous show. Piggybacks are basically, what are they? I mean, like a device with resistors, which is actually, I mean, a device that is like a tuning box that taps into the signals of your sensors, say boost sensor, say camshaft position sensor, and so on and so forth, and falsifies this signal to the ECU, making the ECU think that we're not reaching the boost that we want. So the ECU is caused to raise the boost in order to make more. So basically, the box is telling the ECU, we're only doing 0.8 bar, bro, and the ECU goes, oh shit, let me boost it up. But in fact, we're making 1.2. So it fakes the signals, and thus causes, of course, the ECU to produce more power.
Yep. So there you have it, Danny. That's the answer to your question.
Whereas the ECU tuning or remap is the complete thing. It's the whole electronic engine map, the control map is worked on, and there's several sectors, several thousand maps that you have to sometimes involve in proper remap. And I need to start up my computer. I wanted to show it. Why the hell does it always go to sleep? My computer is lazy. Ah, there. Just to make this visible. Oh, what did I do today? What did I do today, Joshua? That is an interesting map. 600.
Skoda Superb.
Oh no, let me just go with
Cayman.
Let me just go with him. Oh, Danny drives a GTI, right? You just said that. Simos 18 GTI. I'll just open that up, and then you can see this. Yep.
Meanwhile, let's say hi to everyone who just tuned in. Hey guys, let us know where you're watching
change the camera perspective here?
There should be a button.
Anyway, what I'm showing here, this is an excerpt of the maps that we have right here that we modify, and you can see that's a long list, and it's not even every map on an engine file. So all these files here, can you see my finger? Can you see that?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. You see the white dots mark the modification where we derive from the original. It's not just one small thing; it's the entire spectrum, which is from ignition timing to lambda to to torque limits to different maps that correlate with one another. So all that stuff is thoroughly done from A to Z. So it makes for the most harmonious characteristics. Like it really is. How do you say? Yeah, from A to Z. I think that's the best way to put it.
And also, I think we should add that every map is different from the next one. So it really depends on the car, the mods you've installed, your driving style, the petrol that you pump, the temperature, the climate of where you live. So many different factors are involved in what goes on or what thoughts are given when we tune a car. Okay, so let's go to another question. Let me find it here. I think this one's kind of interesting. How do you determine what power a car would make after tuning without dyno? And the second part is, do I need to dyno after tuning?
Every file that is developed will have been on dyno once. So basically, we go by values that we know and we've developed before, that we've had on dyno in any of our countries. So we're not just making up numbers. So these are most numbers that we quote are safe numbers, right? So we don't go with sky figures that only a few cars reach. We make sure that we get a medium value, something that is a sure shot, something that we know we're going to make. And then sometimes we make posts of cars that we had on dyno, particularly this one was on dyno and it made exactly these figures, which doesn't mean that this is common because of the setup, because of the fuel that he uses, because of the car's condition. So we prefer to quote numbers that are maybe around 20 horsepower less than what is usually attained. But every file that we sell or we work with has been tested before and has been on dyno before. So it's not like we're getting the numbers from the sky.
Plucking numbers out of the sky.
Yeah.
So they have all the numbers are realistic and they are achievable. And normally we under quote the numbers.
Always.
Normally it's higher.
Yeah.
The
worst thing we could do is overpromise. So we definitely we lowball first.
Okay, Josh, you want to add something?
Yeah, to the second part of the question, which is, do I need to dyno after tuning? It's not really a necessity because no car leaves our HQ without proper logging, right? Logging is, in our opinion, I think logging is more important than actually strapping a car on dyno and just look at the figures, because dyno essentially is just a machine to check the output of a car, right?
Yeah.
Whereas logging with our tools, we can see what exactly is the engine is doing. Is it performing to what we want, what we specified, or is it having too advanced timing that is actually retarding? And if it's so, we can have Michael actually reduce the timing, or if lambda FU ratio is good enough, we can see most of the parameters that's happening on the engine by doing logging. Yeah. So to answer the question, dyno is a device just to measure power, right? Sometimes we do strap a car on dyno and fine tune it on dyno, but those situations would be actually cars that are having extensive mods, or cars that are having a different kind of turbocharger, or maybe a rebuilt internals in which we want to hit a certain target. So doing it on dyno would be safer, because the cars, these stage 3, stage 4 cars are actually really fast, and it's not really safe to do it on the road. And it saves us a lot of time doing runs and doing logs at the same time when running it on dyno. So it's that's the purpose of what we would like to strap a car on dyno for.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I hope you got your answer there, the person who asked that question. This is an interesting question in the comments from Mohammed Shazima. Can I drive long distance if I tune my car? Is it even an issue? Not really.
No. No. Yeah.
I think that's a misconception that a lot of people have. They think that if they tune the cars, we can't drive long distance, or it will hurt the engine, or there's no such thing. You can go long distance and it will be perfectly fine.
No. Yeah. Yeah, Michael and I used to do road trips a lot before the MCO, past couple of years, that we traveled from JB, KL to Penang. We're doing all these road trips with our own cars, no problems.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because you guys also constantly check up on.
It can't be our goal.
Huh?
Wait, what do you say?
Josh
you were saying something? You were saying something? It is our goal.
Well,
Something?
I was just gonna add, it can be our goal to sell a product or a service that compromises your engine's health or your safety. Your car has to be drivable, maintainable, handleable the same way it was before. It has to just be better and more fun. So that's why we want to call it optimization, not just tuning. We want to make it better. We want to make it more fun without compromising any reliability. So that's the goal of what we do.
Yep, absolutely. To all those people who just tuned in, just want to say hi to all of you. Welcome to the 9th episode of Ask Project A. We're joined by Michael and Joshua. And if you don't already know, we're giving away a free customized tune. All you have to do is share this stream, guys. Hit the share button. And in the comments, let us know where you're watching from, what car you're driving, and tag 5 friends in the comments. That's all you have to do. The winner will be announced tomorrow at 8 p.m. Malaysia time. That's just to give all our viewers in other regions enough time, given the time difference, to take part in the contest as well. All right, so I think we have one more question today.
Just to quickly answer our comment here. I'm not sure how do I pronounce his name. Jeep. After remap, can in the future we downgrade to stock? Yes, you can. It is always reversible. Yeah.
Okay. So you can always downgrade and reinstall the stock file.
Yeah, if you want to sell the car, or whatever reason it is that you want to put it back to stock, it can be done, and it is, like I said, reversible.
But I think I had this discussion with one of the customers the other day. He was telling me that the car value actually goes up after it's tuned by Project A, because it has like an additional like upgrade to it. So a lot of people are actually enthusiasts are actually pleased that the car is tuned by Project A, and it actually helps them to resell the car.
Yeah, because all these mods, right? The modifications that is being done with the previous owner, it has value, right? If you sell it to an end user, a user that actually appreciates what the mods been done to the car, yeah, it fetches value. Oh, if you sell it to a used car dealer, they don't really give a shit.
Yeah, so sell it to someone who gives a shit.
Well put.
Beep. All right, and
I see William Tan asking, can the remap only be set on the sport mode on the BMW F10? Sort of. It can be done that the throttle map is changed between different maps, different modes. So basically, that only sport mode gives you the full response, whereas the limiters, parameters of the tune are set. That's a fixed thing because there's no different maps in there. For example, boost, but we can make it that sport gives you full power and comfort and eco stock-like power.
Okay, so you can just like switch between different modes, lah.
Yeah, it depends on the cars. Yeah,
Yeah,
like the
switch between power
BMWs,
modes, correct.
Yeah, the minis, the F model minis. I think we can do it on the N80 mid models also as well, right, Michael? The R56 with sport button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and on selected models only. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's get into this question. Can you make my C200 sound like a C63?
Yeah, put another C200 to it.
It needs 4 more cylinders. Yeah.
Yeah.
A straightforward answer, no. But we could actually help you to achieve somewhere in between, or a little bit like C63. Firstly, the engine sounds different. Okay, if you're talking about the exhaust note, of course, the bigger CC engine will actually sound more aggressive, and the pitch is also different. right? So
Yeah.
we can help you with recommend you a better exhaust system, to have it sound sportier and have pops and bangs on it. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
How
but
about
that's
horsepower
it.
wise?
There's no way.
Josh,
See,
how
200,
about
184 horsepower, you can make
260 or 270, yeah, with a stage 2. Yeah. Yeah, our friend Nick is driving a C250, and I was just talking to him about he was talking to me about wanting to upgrade his turbocharger. So probably we could take a look and see how this project goes.
Okay. We have a question from Sharizan Shariff, who says, "Hey guys, might I know what is actually the things that I need to change for my GTI MK6 if I want to make it stage 2? Hope to get a response from you guys as I'm a girl." So we have a lady driver in our midst, and she wants to go to a stage 2 on her MK6. What?
Yeah, I think it's
mods
very
would
safe
you
to
recommend?
say for stage two setup, there are the basic tunings. Okay, of course the intake, or at least drop in airfield, high flow drop in air filter, a catless downpipe, and of course Project A stage 2 tune that would actually make you around 280 to 290 horsepower and around 400, and if I'm not mistaken, 450 newton meters. Yeah, so it's actually quite a good gain. And if you want to take it further, there are actually more mods. A lot of mods can be done on the Mark 6 EA 8.2 platform. It's a platform that's so mature that an over-engineered engine that you can actually bring this engine up to 420 horsepower without breaking it. So like having a larger turbocharger, having even a better intercooler. Yeah, that's a lot of choices, a lot of options to be done on the Mark 6 platform. Yeah.
Right. So I hope you got your answer, Sharizan Shariff. Thanks for tuning in. Do take part in our giveaway, guys. All you have to do is share this tune and share this. I keep saying share this tune. Share this stream, and in the comments, let us know where you're watching from, and tag 5 friends and let us know what car you're driving as well. With that, I think we're out of questions. Do you want to pick a final one from the comments?
I'm looking through.
Let's pick one or two more questions, guys. Let us know if you have any questions. You're welcome,
Okay,
Sharizan.
back to Danny again. Thanks for your question, Danny. Any specific octane or fuel or type of engine oil to use after remap? We always recommend, for Malaysian customers to actually pump around 97 and above. So that's the choice of fuel to go to. But some customers they prefer to pump around 95 because of some subsidy from their company, or they have rebates. So let us know so that we can Michael could actually prepare something that's suitable for lower octane count fuel. And
actually, there are a few good questions.
Yeah, and the second part of the question is what engine oil to use after remap. I would say stick. The most basic thing is to stick to what your original manufacturer actually recommends you, right? Don't really have to go for never go for a lower viscosity engine oil that your manufacturer state provided to you. And you don't have to go for a grade higher or a grade thicker unless you are experiencing, unless your engine is actually having a very high mileage, or your engine is consuming engine oil, so you don't really have to deviate from what the manufacturer specified. Fully synthetic engine oils like from Castrol, Motul, Liquid Moly, those are actually good brands and proven to work brands. So yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I still
Michael,
like a
is there
couple
a
of
question?
questions. I still like a couple of questions there that are really, really not bad. But I think we need to push them into the next episode. Like Marvin Tan is asking, can you elaborate on boost? Is there the situation where increasing boost doesn't make more power? I mean, I can make that very short. A turbine has an efficiency level where basically, if a turbine spins faster, then it can actually induce air. It's like when a plane, how do you say, it's called stalling. It basically creates a vacuum and it cannot get the air in. It is spinning faster than it actually can get the air in. That is quite detrimental to the performance. Plus, at the same time, if you pass the efficiency level, the compression creates just too much heat. You just produce hot air. And you see the torque shooting up, and then the higher the RPM range goes, the more the power drops. It is more recommendable to go with a moderate boost, work with engine timing and good fuel, and then keep the boost steady to keep a steady platform of torque, and then producing a little higher power up top. So too much boost is never good. And then one last question. I think that's a good closing one, because Andrew Del Monaco, he was asking, what's the most horsepower you made with a car and what was it? And I think that leads me to the video that we're about to make, right? About to post.
Yeah, the R6, yeah.
So
that's coming out soon, guys. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
Do you want to tease them a bit about the car? Tell them a bit about the car.
Well, we've teased it on a story, so it's not a secret anymore. Audi RS6 V10 with hybrid turbos and a couple of nice gimmicks to it. So 750, 760 wheel horsepower. That's pretty much our top so far.
With stock internals, right?
Yep.
Stock fueling system, stock internals. Yeah, it's a pretty fast, quick car that we did there. Or 1,000 plus, 1,100. I think 1,100 Newton meter of torque on the wheel.
More than 1,200 plus it did.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Right. So
after driving that car, all the car feels slow.
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe someone watching this video right now might be able to bring in another car, and we'll try to beat that. So you never know. Let us know, guys, if you want something insane like that. Andrew's like, stock internals. That's so cool. Yeah, man. Stock internals.
Stock internals, yeah.
5 liter V10. That's a big block.
Yeah. All right, guys. So I think we've come to the end of this episode. Thanks to everybody at home who has tuned in, who's been watching us. Share this video. You still have time. Share this video. Tag your friends. Tag 5 friends in the comments. Let us know what car you're driving and where you're tuning in from. And you could stand a chance to win our prize. Guys, anything else you want to? Any closing words?
As the usual, stay safe.
Yeah, stay safe. Stay clean.
Stay safe, yeah.
Oh, one more thing, guys. Next week is going to be the last episode for season 1. So you only have this episode and next episode to win that tune. So make sure you take part in the giveaway. We're going to take a little break. We're going to come up with a new season of shows for you guys, which is going to be even more interesting. We're going to do lots of cool stuff on the show. We're going to have guests. We're going to do a lot more reviews. So stay tuned for that as well in season 2. All right, guys. So I think with that, let's call it a night. Everybody, thanks for watching and stay safe.
Stay safe.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.